Hi, today I am showing you I don't know what it's called, like a never-ending tag journal is what I based it on, but it's not really looking like that, and it has lots of sewing, it has this little closure, and this was created using the Homespun kit by Creating with Jovi, and all of that will be linked below in the description of the video. So these are the pages. I just printed them out smaller than like 4 to a page. So there's this page, and these are little pieces of ephemera. There's this one. These are all small pieces of ephemera when they're full-sized. These are the full-size pages. So right here, this would be a normally, a full page print. So there are quite a few pretty pages. Everything looks like it's embroidered, which is really pretty. I liked this kit when I saw it. And so this is the one I chose for my April design team project. So you get 4, 8, 12, 16 pages, and 5 of them are just ephemera. So that's the whole kit. Again, it's Homespun by Creating with Jovi. I just used this piece of lace. I sewed it together in the middle. Everything is sewn at least partially, and I like this because you can flip it this way or this way, and there's lots of journaling space in here and lots of sewn elements. So this is the front. This is what I declared the front. And then right here we have a little notepad with I think it's 4 pieces. Yeah, so 4 pieces, and you could write on the back of this too, and then you can also write under here, so it's hidden pages, hidden writing space. It's sewed on both edges right here. It's hooked together with pieces of muslin, which you can kind of see right there. This one has a little flip out, and so there's writing space right here, hidden writing space. And it also has this little tag that I made, journaling tag with extra writing space right there. So you can flip it open. And it's in this little envelope pocket that I got from a friend. Anyways, it goes in here. And I put some lace on the bottom. And like I said, everything has at least partial sewing, not this pocket, but the tag has lots of sewing on it. And then it's sewn on both edges right here. This one has sewing all around this pocket, and it has 2 little journaling tags or cards in it. This one I sewed fabric all around on that one, and then this one is just a piece of the kit, the design from the April's or the Homespun kit. And then I have sewing on both edges here, and on this side we have a little tuck spot, pocket, whatever you want to call it, with journaling cards. This one is sewn all around, and there's a piece of crinkle seam binding. And again, you could write underneath of here, and then that would be hidden sewing on both edges right here. This has some lace on the bottom. It's another one of those little envelopes I got from my friend. Both of these have sewing around the edges. This one is backed with paper, and this one is just has the little fold out, little sewing on the top with that. And if you like this, I am going to be selling it, so you can look for that and contact me if you're interested. Sewing on both edges, another little pocket. This is just a piece of the ephemera from the kit, or a piece of the, anyways, I printed this more than once. So I printed it and then printed it smaller so I can use it for like pockets and stuff like that. So this is just 2 pieces of the kit and some fabric, and I sewed it, and I put a little circle with some of this same trim underneath of it. And then this one is sewn all around, and it has writing space on the inside, writing space on the back of this one. And then this side sewn on both edges. And right here is another piece of the kit. And I made this little hidden journaling spot tag, and it's just sewn together with some pink lace that I had. So there's that, and then this is just sewn on this side because it's the back. And then we flip it, and we have this little tuck spot right here with some lace sewn on the edges. And this is sewn all around and it's backed with fabric. I don't know, you could probably write on fabric if you wanted to. And then this is just backed, and it has some lace in it, 2 different kinds of lace, or I guess this is more like material, and it's just tied together with with some pieces of this twine-like yarn that I have. So then we open this way, it's sewn on both edges here, and this is a double pocket. So we have the smaller pocket and the bigger pocket, and this is sewn all around, and I added this is again from a friend. So there's that one that goes in the taller pocket, and then there's this, it's sewn together with some lace across the top. This is all from the kit except for these dyed pages, which I got from a different friend, or I ordered from a different person. So there's a little 5-page notepad there, actually 10, because you can write on both sides of it. Then there's this page sewn on both sides, little envelope, or a little pocket I mean, and it's sewn on the bottom, and it has this little piece. I put some of this same fabric, and then I put a piece of paper so that you can write on it. Put a little purple trim right there, ribbon trim, sewn on both edges here. And then I thought this would be cute. It's sewn on this edge, and then it's sewn together here, and it's a little flip. So some semi-private writing space right there. Sewn on both edges here. And then this is a tuck spot sewn on here, some lace, and then it's sewn all the way around the edges of this. So there's that. And then sewn on both edges. This is a belly band with some trim on the top and some lace on the bottom, with a journaling card that has lace on the edge. Just fits right in there. Sewn on both sides here. And this is a belly band, a sideways belly band. This piece is sewn all around the edges and backed with paper, and this one is just the piece of the ephemera, or piece of the kit. So those fit right in there. And then this is the last page. I made a double pocket here, so we have the top loading pocket with a little bit of lace sewn on the top, and it also has 2 pieces of paper, so lots of journaling space on these. And that just fits in the top pocket right here, top loading pocket. And then I also have a side loading pocket with a little piece of paper and a little bit of that same blue plaid material. So that's the whole thing, and I will be selling this, so if you are interested, please just let me know. And thank you for watching this video, and this was my April design team project using the Homespun kit for creating with Jovi. Thank you.